Over the past few weeks, it feels like all anybody could talk about is the status of Edge. Will he be staying in the WWE? Will he be retiring? Or will he be going to AEW? Welcome to the Wrestling Universe channel. My name is Cosk, and today I'm going to give my 5 pitches for an Edge run in AEW. We're going to start out with our number 5 pick, and that is reuniting with Christian Cage. Now there's 2 ways you can do this. You can either do this as babyfaces, where Luchasaurus turns on Christian Cage. You have Edge come out for the save, and you maybe get Jack Perry involved and you do a tag team match between the 4. Or you have, and this is what I prefer, Edge joins the Christian Cage and Luchasaurus act as the Rated R Superstar. Full 2006 Edge with the current Christian Cage and the monster Luchasaurus. They could take over Collision. You could have these guys versus FTR and CM Punk, and that could be your top program for months. We move on to our number 4 pitch. And my number 4 pitch is a feud with the AEW World Champion, MJF. Now this would be 2006 Edge at his finest, a complete douchebag of a guy, and it's really MJF seeing his old demons in a mirror. There's a lot you can do with this type of feud. I feel like it's a big money match. I feel like Edge putting over MJF eventually would be huge for him. And to build up heat, you could have something like a concerto to Adam Cole, MJF's best friend, assuming all goes well until All In. There's a lot you could do with this type of feud, and to me it's exciting. I feel like the promo battles would be insane. I feel like the match would be a really, really fun match because I feel these two could work very well together. MJF could bring out the best in Edge, in my opinion. And overall, I feel like this could be a great babyface feud for MJF as he takes on one of the biggest stars of the 21st century. We move on to our number 3 pitch. And my number 3 pitch would be Edge forming a stable with FTR and Wardlow. Now this could be great stuff. I feel like FTR and Edge, they're real life good friends, so they'd work very well together. Whereas Wardlow could benefit hugely from working with the likes of Edge and once again working with FTR. His peak arguably was in the Pinnacle. And if you maybe go back to the Powerbomb Symphony, that could work quite well for Wardlow. I also feel like this could work either as a babyface stable or as a heel stable. They could do both. Preferably, if you ask me, I think they should go heel, but I'd be fine with a babyface stable too. And this pitch, I feel, could also alleviate some pressure on Edge, because maybe he doesn't have to wrestle as much. Maybe he can take the role of a manager / wrestler, where he can still be on TV a lot, but he doesn't have to wrestle every week, because he can just be relying on FTR, relying on Wardlow, and maybe these 6-man tags whenever he wrestles. Now our number 2 pitch is one of the most exciting pitches I could think of when it comes to Edge in general, and that's why it's so high up the list. It's a Kenny Omega feud. You knew it was coming. Whenever a big name comes to AEW, you always think, okay, are they going to feud with Kenny Omega? Do they fit Kenny Omega? And I truly believe this feud would do wonders for both of them. I feel like it would be one of the best, not the best, but one of the best Kenny Omega feuds when it comes from a storyline basis rather than a wrestling basis, as Kenny Omega's peak for wrestling is way too high for this to be even in his top 5. But it could be one of Edge's best feuds and matches since returning. Keep in mind, the dude's in his late 40s, so this isn't an insult to Edge, it's just time is time. You could also do some fun matches like Edge versus Hangman Page, Edge versus Kota Ibushi. There's a lot of fun you could have with this, and it could be Edge's best work since returning to wrestling in general, in my opinion. Now, our final pitch, our number one pitch. This is going to look into the future of Edge's run. Maybe 3-6 months, because I don't expect this to be a long run. But when he's nearing his retirement, and who should retire Edge? I would have it be Ricky Starks. I feel like they're similar in a lot of ways. I feel like the promos could be great in a feud. I feel like this could be Ricky Starks' biggest win of his career, easily. And it could elevate him to be a mainstay in the main event scene. But what do you guys think? Do you guys think Edge is going to AEW? And if so, who would you have him feud with? What would you have him do? Thank you for joining. Subscribe for more. Have a good day.